end was nigh. At the bottom of the mountain was a chain link fence. It was either make myself fall or become puree. So I fell into the snowbank at the very bottom. I was banned, but I was alive. I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to pizza slice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left. It was the triple black diamond. Once I started, I couldn't stop. I was picking up so much speed, I was knocking others over. I was causing so much trouble, the ski patroller came after me. I told him I couldn't stop, he told me to just fall. I screamed, hell no, hell no. I thought I was going to die, then it got worse. I hit the first bunny hill as I flew up into the air. Death was imminent. Another bunny hill as I landed. One of my skis popped off, so here I was, barreling down this hill now on only one ski. The end was nigh. At the bottom of the mountain was a chain link fence. It was either make myself fall or become puree. So I fell into the snowbank at the very bottom. I was banned, but I was alive. I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to pizza slice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left, told me to just pump speed. I was knocking others over.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I'm animating this ski trip collaboration with my friend Brimstone. He's a cool dude. I'm going to try to keep my eye on the chat, but I can't guarantee anything because this requires a lot of focus and concentration, so I will do my best. Turn off sound for a little while. Who do we have in the chat? Where's everyone from? Where's everyone from?
So I just
North Carolina, Florida. Cool, cool, cool. Amazing.
So I pizza slice, pizza
It's hot in Florida right now. It's pretty hot in New York right now, but it's finally cooling off a little bit, which is always nice. Another swampland swampland. Is that what it's called? What are you doing in my swamp? Well. A lot of people from different places. Oh, we got 94 people in here. What's good, everyone? What's going on? How's everyone's, I almost asked the weekend. Skyla, Mr. and Miss Unicorn. What's up, Skyla? I'm from New York, too. We got ogres. We got ogres here. All right. What's good, everyone? What is good? What it is. Perfect draw. Yo, bro. Australia. Aussie. I just remembered you. That's good. I remembered you too. No one ever forgets me. I'm one of those unforgettable individuals. Unforgettable. I'm just so unforgettable, you guys. Romania. Thunderbolt, what's up? How you doing? You start school in a week. Cool. That's awesome. I wasn't a big fan of school though. I don't like school very much. What brush do you use for your drawing? I use I'm in TV Paint Animation right now. It's a software, TV Paint Animation, and I'm using the pencil brush. Lixberry says hi. What's up? How you doing? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Random Godspeed. Mariska, what's up? Call me a legend. Now we got 122 people. That's a lot of people. That is crazy. That's wild. Ice Owl, dead in the water. What's up? Lieutenant Sleepy Octo. Oh yeah, you're a mod. We got some mods in here. I love that. We love when the mods are hanging out. I'm so lucky I got the best mods in the world. Just animating this this old ski here. It's gonna be interesting animating a skiing. I mean, I've only been skiing a couple times. I'm animating the story I'm doing right now. My friend Brimstone recorded me some funny stories of his, and he went on a ski trip and accidentally went down a triple black diamond. So that's what we're working on right now. He almost died. Skyla, a good mod is hard to find. Yeah, I got the best mods. What's up, Gabby Roses? T. Lewis. We got 135 people in here. That's awesome. 24 likes. 24 likes. That's awesome. I think we could add one more little in between here to smooth things out. What's good? Mariska. It looks like an ogre emoji. This is the Ogre Live. I'm just going to call this the Ogre Live. One time I saw a McLaren and a Corvette at the same time. That rules. My friend just got a McLaren and loves it. Got lots of cool friends, you know. So glad to see you all. I used to want a Ford Mustang as my dream car. And now I don't want a car at all. That's my dream car. To not ever want to drive a car again. It's just not my kind of thing, you know. How long does it take you to do a 30-second clip? Ooh, okay, so that's at least like 3 to 5 hours. It just depends on the level of detail, how many characters are in the animation. It depends on a lot of things, you know. Lamborghini. Who does the voices? I work with a variety of voice actors and comedians. Oh my god, we got 156 people in the chat right now. That is amazing. That's so many people. If you think about the amount of people that are in here, it's like a whole room full of people. That's so awesome. That's just so awesome. Each and every one of you, thank you so much for being here. This was a very spontaneous live. I haven't really done a live in a while. You can hear the word pizza. I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, the guest speaker. It was the 90s. It was the 90s. Yeah. That's a good time. Kevin did a show a few weeks ago in New York. I got to go see him perform. He's so good, and he has some new material. Danny, what's up, Danny? Captain Howdy, how you doing? Megapolis. I love the gays. We love the gays. Love your videos. I don't like cars either. It was the 90s. Fun little crossover moment. How's my dog? She's good. My dog. I like raccoons too. I saw a whole family of raccoons recently. Love your animations. It was the 90s. Yeah, that's what's up. Things are good. Things are really good, you guys. Love that. I'm just gonna send this live to a couple of my friends. Want their support, you know. Love my friends' support. It was the 90s. It was the 90s. All right, this should look better. I love your shorts, thank you. All right, let's play this through.
I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to beat the slice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left. It was the triple black diamond. Once I started, I couldn't stop. I was picking up so much speed, I was knocking others over. I was causing so much trouble, the ski patroller came after me. I told him I couldn't stop, he told me to just fall. I screamed, hell no, hell no. I thought I was going to die, then it got worse. I hit the first bunny hill as I flew up into the air. Death was imminent. Another bunny hill as I landed. One of my skis popped off. So here I was.
I just realized I had the solo layer. There's no backgrounds. All right, we're gonna do this again.
My first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to pizza slice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left. It was the triple black diamond. Once I started, I couldn't stop. I was picking up so much speed. I was knocking others over. I was causing so much trouble. The ski patroller came after me. I told him I couldn't stop. He told me to just fall. I screamed, hell no, hell no. I thought I was going to die, then it got worse. I hit the first bunny hill as I flew up into the air. Death was imminent. Another bunny hill as I landed. One of my skis popped off. So here I was, barreling down this hill now on only one ski. The end was nigh. At the bottom of the mountain was a chain link fence. It was either make myself fall or become puree. So I fell into the snowbank at the very bottom. I was banned, but I was alive.
So that's the story. All right, we're not spamming the chat, please. All right, one of the mods, would you mind taking care of that for me? Thanks, appreciate you. Yeah, it's gonna be a new video. New animation. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, this isn't Kevin. This is a guy named Brimstone. He's way cool.
Pizza spot, pizza spot, pizza spot, pizza spice. So I decided.
Thank you, Danny. Appreciate you. Ches, I'm your idol. That's so cool. Appreciate you. That rules. Trippy Frog. Sup, girly? I screamed, hell no. Hell no. I wish I had like the auto-tune on my actual voice. Brad, what's up, Brad? Sup, bro? I do funny stuff. Your shorts, yes. Yes. Oh my god, Sin, you guys, Sin is here. And the Donut Lord is here. Yes. Everyone give Sin a yes. Yes. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's just fun to say. Howdy, y'all. Sin is back. Sin is so cool. You know, Sin is going to be visiting me in New York soon. I believe it's this month or next. And we're gonna hang out. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Sin is so cool. Everyone gives Sin a little muse. Everyone's doing it. Yes. Oh my god. Bongo Bunny, what's up? Bucket. Wait, Sin and I had like a joke about Bucket. Like literally, it was like a KFC bucket or something. It was like a meme that we saw. Bucket. Sin, do you remember Bucket? I feel like we need to look at that meme again. Oh my god, Bucket. Blackberry Mom, what's up? Pandemic meme energy, that's true. We had some good times during the weirdest time in the world. Muse. Bongo Bunny. Priyanshi, appreciate you. Thank you so much. What software do you use for animation? I use TV Paint software. TV Paint Animation 11. TV Paint 11. That's what's up. Hey, Job, do we give chances if someone is doing something about? Give them a warning and then you can put them in timeout or you can kick them. I don't really, it doesn't matter to me. Are you tweening? Yes. Software is TV Paint. Baguette, egg, strawberry. What? I like that. The chat is going nuts. How am I going to keep up with all these questions? Parachute pants. Say unicorn in the chat. Unicorn. All right, gotta go. Bye. Blackberry Mom, thank you for being here. Give him the old Thor hammer. Hey, Sin. The hammer. He's not here, though. Mr. Hammer is not here. The crappy diner. Burger and fries. That sounds good. Appreciate you. Love from India. Appreciate you. Got that worldwide love. Really cool. Everyone's so nice. Everyone's so cool in this chat. Pancakes. Do you have any tips for... It was the 80s. Do you have any tips for... You know what? I'm going to load up my live on my computer. Oh my god, this chat is going crazy. I haven't had a chat go this insane in a minute. I didn't know you go live. It was the 80s. Say pancakes. Time out them. Yeah, timeout's fine. Said hi. And unicorn fans. I love unicorns. Call me Aiden. Bye, Lixberry. javadoodles, what is my favorite emoji? I love like the ogre emoji. I also love the disco man. Fine, go back to sleep. Mentally screams because my hand hurts. Cool animator, thank you. What's your favorite video? Probably the muscles animation I did like 3 years ago. Can't believe that was 3 years ago. If you know how to wear shirts, that's such a good one. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite video of mine? I'm curious, like where, I'm curious, like, what how did you discover my YouTube channel? And what's your favorite video? I'm gonna try to answer every question, I promise. It's the most funniest video that you made. Out the window. That's a good one. It's a classic. If you have anxiety, throw it out the window. I can't do that guy's voice though. Iconic. You're iconic. Sin is the most iconic person that I've ever met. Cinemical. You should check out her work. She's an amazing animator too. Because we animators gotta stick together. What's my favorite band? I'm not sure right now. I'm still figuring. Glass Animals is up there. Really huge fan of Glass Animals. I might be doing a little collab with them. We'll see. Question for javadoodles. Do I have Mr. and Mrs. Unicorn? Of course I do. Basil. Whoa. Grandpa made me gay. Yes. Maxi pads. Oh yeah, that's a classic. That might be my favorite actually. When I was like 10 years old, there was a box of maxi pads in the bathroom. And she said, "Mom, what are these?" Yeah, that's a good one. Glass Animals is so good. I guess we'll see if I do a collab with them. 21 Pilots, yeah, they seem cool. I mean, I don't know them personally, but they seem really cool. Sodist. Hello, what's your favorite animation studio? I'm a huge fan of Jellybox and Apartment D. I love like the independent animation studios. I love those indie folks. The big studios need to get their act together. That's my favorite band, chat. Juice in the wine juice. That's a good one. What else we got? Most realistic quote ever. Thank you, Java. Yes. There's a bottle of wine in my closet. Whoa. It's a weird sound. I feel like I need one more here. Who do I join? Everyone, 21 Pilots. Gorillas. Those guys are cool. Well, it's really just a couple dudes, right? Just one guy does the music, one guy does the art. Skittles one. Skittles? Do I have a Skittles animation? I don't know if I do. What do you mean? Have I ever drawn anything realistic? Yes, many realistic things. I actually used to do like hyper-realism art, and then I stopped enjoying it because every piece that I did took way too much time, and I feel like it wasn't me as an artist. I wanted to do more cartoony things, and I'm having way more fun now. So much fun, you guys. Animation guy, hi. That one's... You just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Because you're underage. Mr. Juice. I use TV Paint animation. TV Paint. Lieutenant Sleepy. My favorite right now is Saloon Doors. Most of my stories, my experience. I work with voice actors and comedians. Most of the stories are not mine. I'm just the animator. That's it right there. I just draw the pictures, you guys. Quote that best grandpa made me gay. Yes, I'm from the United States. Public area. Bison. I have a steak. I don't need steak, bro. So you're like half famous. Love you. Are these videos based on real life? Yeah, every story that I animate is from another person, so it's probably a real life experience they had. I do realistic art. That's cool. Thanks, Steven, for your subscription. Blood Code. Everybody give Blood Code a big hello. Blood Code is one of my homies. Say hi to Blood Code. And Blood Code and Sin are here at the same time, which is awesome. It was the 90s. 2022, Benji Blocks. That is a dedication right there. What's up, JMC? Skylaw. I use other animation softwares. TV Paint is my favorite one. Does Kevin know me? Yes. Does he like that I do these animations? Yeah, he's a big supporter of this project. He's probably like the main reason that I've wanted to pursue this. He's really cool. He's a really nice person, really cool. He just opened a store called Shamala Hamala. I think it's in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I would love to check it out in person someday. So probably gonna send him some artwork so that he can, display it in the shop if he'd like. We'll see. Mom, are they about to take off their pants? Hugs to you. I don't always do the voice acting. I do some, I don't do all of it. But Kevin does a lot of it. He's a separate person than me. A lot of people think that I'm Kevin and he is me, and that's not the case. He's a completely separate person than me. Studio art. It was the 90s. What's up, Georgia? How you doing? Donut Lord. Donut Lord. And animating these skis and all the accessories can get very annoying, but we're gonna do it. Sorry about the sirens, guys. New York's very loud. Apologies. We got like every mod in the chat but Sin left. Yes. What do I know about Hell of a Boss? Not much. I just know it's really cool. It's an indie animation production. Little ambulance chilling in the background. Do I have any other hobbies? Yes. I walk my dog a lot. I got friends. I like to play chess. I'm actually playing chess tonight later. It's gonna be really exciting. How long does it take for me to do a YouTube video? It depends. I already invested over 7 hours in this one. Everyone in the chat, Unicorn. Everyone say hi to Unicorn. What's up? Why not? Unicorn. Wow, I'm talking a lot. I don't usually talk this much. Love my art style. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're not talking about Trump in here. We're not doing that. My dog's name is Winter. Hi, Unicorn. Actually, I need to see what's happening here. We're gonna move this guy like around here. What? Whoa! Oh my god, what is happening? Whoa, Toph, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Whoa. So generous. Appreciate you so much. What is this? I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Someone wrote, bro, you're so cool. Thank you. Bro, you're so cool, bro. I try. I do my best. I think I'm pretty cool. I used to not think I was cool, and then one day I woke up and I'm like, I'm cool. It's important to like yourself. Did I learn to animate by myself? I went to school for animation, and I started learning when I was about 12 years old, but I took like a class at this university near my parents' house. My parents are very supportive of my animation career, so that's also very helpful to have supportive parents, and you know, it's pretty cool. But they have been supportive. Never heard my voice. You're so talented. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to look at the chat. It's hard to do two things at once. I work for Pixar. My dream as a kid was to work for Pixar, and that's the one place I have not worked. I have not worked at Pixar. Huge fan. Thank you so much. Just Kaz3K. I like raccoons. Pop Demon Hunters. Nope. I remember you. What time is it for me? 3:33 p.m. Would I work for Pixar? Yes. Subbed in 2021. Wow, you're an OG. Thank you so much. Toph, thank you so much for the compliment. I have a love-hate relationship with my voice, but lately I have been loving it. I sound like Jaden? Wait, that's amazing. I love Jaden animations. Thank you, Anna, for the compliments. Thank you so much for being here. Priyanshi, thank you for being here. I like this video. Hi. Huge fan. Wow, everyone's so cool. This chat's poppin'. What's my favorite color? Green. I love Jaden animations. I've actually never met her. I've always wanted to. You know, we're just gonna... What is happening? See how that looks. You know, I'm okay with this. happening? What?
I made a left because I decided to go down my first mini slope. I decided to go down my first mini slope. I decided to go down my first mini slope. I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left.
Let's look at the chat for a second. You underestimate how good your animation is. Thank you, huge fan. I should do meet and greets. If I had a super powerful one day, mind reading for sure. I'd love to read minds. I'm the elite, except I do that anyway. The elite master of animations. Thank you. Tell me you've listened to Asteria. Yes, yes. Grandma, what's your public area? I like how your characters look like marshmallows. Thank you. Throw it out the window. Thank you. Strawberry. That actually happened. I was really freaked out by the spiders. Does animating get difficult? Yes. It's challenging, very challenging. It presents a lot of challenges. Thank you so much. Where did I learn to animate? I went to college for animation. I wouldn't necessarily recommend going to art school today, but it worked for me. With the auto-tune. I thought it was cool. How do I get motivated to do videos? I don't really get motivation. I just sort of have discipline, I guess. I think discipline's more important than being motivated. Do I love saloon doors? Of course I do. Who doesn't love saloon doors?
I made a left. It fell left.
Whoa, Skyla, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Determination, yes. How do I develop my art style? It just happened naturally.
I made a left. I made a left. Slow. I made a left. Right to the beginner. Slow. I made a left. A little.
Superpower for a day. Mind reading. I would love to. We're not going to spam this in the chat. We're not doing that. What inspired you to use cups? Does the guy that made the maxi pad? Yes. Kevin knows that I do this and he loves it. He loves this project. What is the best art video you've ever made? Probably throw it out the window. Probably a good one. Where'd I get sound effects? This was submitted by a voice actor.
I made a left. I made a left. Left. I made a left. I made a left. I made a left. It was I made a left. It was I made a left. It was I left. It was making a right, making a right. Right.
Let's see some questions. Do you like making 3D animations too? Nope, don't like 3D. Does hearing the same sound over and over annoy you? Not really. I'm pretty used to it. Think it's possible you learn animation from YouTube? Of course, yes. My friends at BAM Animation have a ton of free tutorials. Do I have any other socials? Nope. This is the one. Do my hands get tired and sore? Yes. Not lately though. Which video took the longest to animate? The wine in my closet video took me 4 weeks, but I also had surgery in the middle of that. But
right.
so that also slowed it down. So I'm not sure. Not really sure. Let's look at what I have so far.
I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to beat the spice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner's slope, I made a left. It was the triple black diamond. Once I started, I couldn't stop. I was picking up. One. Once I started, I couldn't stop. 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 I couldn't stop.
Whoa, thank you, Toph. Appreciate you. Sorry about the sirens, guys.
I couldn't stop. 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 I couldn't stop.
Land of Bogs, yes. I actually know that guy who made the channel. Preston. How did you think about creating your characters? I don't know, they just sort of came to me. I think the new animation is more fluid. Thank you. These are all based on real stories, yes. The animation is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're moving along. Moving on along. Let's play it back just to see.
I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to pizza slice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left. It was the triple black diamond. Once I started, I couldn't stop. I was picking up so much speed.
We're gonna make him go kind of insane here. Whoops. Okay. That's good. We're gonna do that.
I was picking up so much speed. I was picking up so much speed. I was knocking. I was picking up so much speed. I was picking up so much speed. So much speed.
What happened here?
I was picking up so much speed. I was picking up. I was picking up so much speed. I was picking.
There we go. Fixed it.
I was picking up so much speed. I was picking up so much. I was knocking others over. Knocking others over. I was knocking others over. I was knocking others over. I was knocking others over. Knocking others over. Knocking others over. knocking others over, knocking others over, knocking others over. Knock. I was knocking others over. 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 I was knocking over. I was knocking others over. I was knocking others over. I was knocking others. I was knocking others over. I was knocking others over. I was knocking others over. I was not. I'm knocking others over. I was causing so much trouble.
Sorry about the sirens, guys.
causing so much. I went on my I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I went on my first skiing trip with my dad. I had no idea how to ski, so he got me lessons. I learned to pizza slice, so I decided to go down my first mini slope. Instead of making a right to the beginner slope, I made a left. It was the triple black diamond. Once I started, I couldn't stop. I was picking up so much speed, I was knocking others over. I was causing so much trouble, the ski patroller came after me. I told him I couldn't stop. I have been this ski patrol came after me. The ski patrol. The ski patroller came after me.
Sorry about the sirens, guys.
Ski patroller came at a ski patroller came at a ski patroller came at a ski. The ski patroller came at us. The ski patroller came at the ski patroller came at the ski patroller came at the ski patroller.